It's 32 past 7. I'm editing my vlog from yesterday, which is the Jack Daniels experience at mybottleshop.com.au, and I got to a point where before I got to the bottle shop, I was doing a piece in the park about Fiji. And what I noticed, this is a bit more tech, this daily vlog, but what I noticed is the GH5 struggling to keep a focus point. Now, there was all sorts of issues with the GH5 when it was released, and these are known issues. The autofocus on this machine isn't terrific. Right now I have a light, this one here, and that's helping keep focus. If I was to not use the lights, you would see this camera struggling to bump in and out and try to find focus. And I found a bunch of clips here from this, from the vlog yesterday, which really shows this in all its glory, if you like. So I'm going to play it to you. But so the content of this is me talking about Fiji and how I negotiated the Fiji trip. Now that information is going to come out in the vlog, but for the sake of the daily vlog, don't worry about what I'm really saying. More worry about what's going on with the focus or non-focus. Check this out. I'll just have to put this light down. So I'm going to show you my screen here. Now I'll just play that from there. The hosts and ask them about YouTube and why they said yes to my application. And I think if you didn't watch that, I'll summarize quickly. They all said, all of these people said the same thing. Okay. There's 2 trains going at once. No worries. Want to have a third one? You got that? All right, that's enough, right? So I'm just going to put this light back on now. So ignoring the content that I'm talking about, because I will explain all that in the vlog. But that's a very clear-cut example of the GH5 just going nuts. It is a very low light situation, and I'm pretty certain that was ISO 1600 2.8 shutter speed 1/25. Now, I haven't really worked out a mechanism with this GH5 to stop that from happening. If anyone has any tips, if anyone's using a GH5 for vlogging and they have worked on that, my solution is the solution I've come up with is to always use this light. Now, I'm hand holding it right at the moment. If you can see, I don't know how that light's playing with it, but I'm hand holding this because I can't mount it to my hot shoe because I have the microphone in there. But what I've done is I've gone onto eBay and bought a little, like a little double, what would you call it, a hot shoe double adapter extender. And I've had one of these before when I was in Europe, and the one I bought on that instance was super cheap and budget, and it broke. So then I never thought about it again. But the one that I've ordered now is a funky shape. It's like sort of like a large V, or half a V and a small V. So on one end, which will probably be the higher end, I'll mount this light, and on the other end, which will be the lower end, I'll mount the microphone. That's my plan, but that's a workaround, and that's only a workaround because I need light on my face to keep the focus. What would happen if I take that light off? In any situation, I'm pretty certain this thing's just going to keep hunting. Now, that's also, I'm going to just turn the camera around and have a look at the back, because I want to also check that I'm on, the focus mode that I'm on is AFC, and I'm using a center point focus. And can I check? I can't even check. See, so my focus method is to have the smallest focus point selected. You know, when you use that little thumb dial up and down and make